You're 7 years old, and you're terrified of going to sleep. Not because of monsters, not because of the dark, because someone told you that when you fall asleep, you stop existing, that consciousness just switches off, and the person who wakes up in the morning only thinks they're you because they inherited your memories. You lie there in the dark, heart racing, trying to stay awake forever. Because what if they're right? What if every morning is a funeral and a birth wrapped into one, and no one notices because the new person fits perfectly into the old life? Eventually, you forgot about this fear. You grew up. You stopped asking questions that have no answers, because that's what growing up means. But you never actually solved the problem. You just stopped thinking about it. So let me ask you something that might bring it all back. Imagine teleportation exists, not the magical kind from science fiction, but real, commercial, boring teleportation. There are booths on every corner, like ATMs. Billions of people use them every day. It's faster than driving, cheaper than flying, and statistically safer than crossing the street. You step in. A scanner reads every atom of your body, every neuron, every memory, every scar. It transmits that information to another booth across the world. There, an identical version of you is constructed. Same fingerprints, same thoughts, same unfinished memories. And the original? Destroyed, instantly, painlessly. The person who steps out stretches, checks their phone, and thinks, "Wow, that was fast." They have your memories, your personality, your love, your regrets. They go home to your family, sleep in your bed, and continue your life without interruption. And they never suspect they are not you. So here's the question that should keep you awake. Are they you? Or did you just die willingly and casually and create a perfect replacement that inherited your entire existence? This is called the Teletransportation Paradox. It asks a simple but terrifying question. What makes you, you? Is it your body? It can't be. Your cells replace themselves constantly. The atoms that made you years ago are now scattered through the world. Physically, you are already a different object. Is it your memories? Maybe, but memories rewrite themselves. Half of what you remember probably never happened the way you think it did. Does that mean half of you never existed? Is it continuity, the unbroken stream of consciousness? But that stream breaks every night. Every time you go under anesthesia, every time you fall into dreamless sleep. Each time your consciousness disappears, and each time something wakes up and assumes it is still you. The person who woke up this morning has no proof they're the same consciousness that went to sleep. They just assume it, because the alternative is unbearable. Now, return to the teleporter. If your body is destroyed in one place and rebuilt in another, the new version has perfect continuity of memory. They feel like they survived. They would argue they are you. But from your perspective, from the consciousness inside the booth, there is no journey. There is no arrival. There is only annihilation. You experience the flash, and then nothing. Forever. The tragedy isn't dying. The tragedy is that no one will ever know, not even the one who replaces you. Now imagine something worse. The machine malfunctions. It doesn't destroy the original. Now there are two of you. Same memories, same personality, same life, both convinced they're the real one. Who gets your home, your job, your family? And here's the terrifying implication. If the original still matters when the copy exists, then the original always mattered, which means destroying it was never transportation. It was murder, every single time. billions of casual executions per day, carried out by people who smiled and stepped inside because it was convenient and well marketed. But some philosophers disagree. They say you're overthinking it. If the copy has your memories, your personality, your inner experience, then for all practical purposes, they are you. Identity isn't tied to a specific body. It's a pattern, information, and information can be copied. You are not the matter. You are the pattern. Like a wave moving through water, the water changes, but the wave remains. Comforting, isn't it? So here's the real question. If someone offered to perfectly copy you, give the copy your entire life, and painlessly kill the original, would you volunteer? Would you step inside knowing the version of you thinking this thought right now would cease to exist, while something else inherits everything you love? The pattern survives, but you don't. And if you wouldn't volunteer, then maybe you already know the answer. Maybe being a pattern isn't the same as being you. Or maybe the truth is worse. Maybe there is no you at all, just a story your brain tells itself, moment by moment, easily interrupted, easily copied, easily ended. And the only thing that makes you, you, is that the story hasn't stopped yet. So here you are, lying awake again, 7 years old inside a grown body, asking the same question you buried long ago. What am I? Not who. What? What is this thing that calls itself I? This awareness behind your eyes, this sense of being here. Is it your brain? A unique arrangement of matter impossible to replace? Is it a pattern, something that could be copied and continued elsewhere? Or is it nothing at all, a useful illusion created by a biological machine that needed to feel special in order to survive? You've already been through this. The child you once were is gone. Their body is gone. Their mind is gone. You only carry fragments of their memories, and yet you call them you. Maybe you're right. Or maybe you've died 1,000 times already, and each new version inherited the story. The teleporter isn't a new problem. It just makes the old one impossible to ignore. One day, there may be a booth on a street corner. It's fast. It's safe. Everyone uses it. And maybe you will too. Maybe you'll step inside because you're late and thinking about existence is exhausting. Or maybe you'll hesitate. Maybe you'll ask yourself, if I step in, will I arrive? Or will someone else arrive wearing my face, living my life, never knowing I died? I can't answer that for you. No one can. Science can describe the process. Philosophy can argue endlessly. Religion can offer comfort. But only one person could ever know what happens to you. And they wouldn't be around to tell anyone. So here's the only certainty. Whatever you are here now. This moment, this breath, this strange awareness of being alive. That is real. Even if it won't last. Even if it never truly did. And somewhere, a booth is waiting. A light. A hum. An open door. Wow, that was fast.